Alright people, welcome back to another video in our Mitre-Attack series here. So we continue to obtain capability sub-techniques. Last time we had code signing certificates, and today we are going to take a look at digital certificates. I expect these topics to be pretty close to one another, so we might go fairly quickly through this. So today we have Friday, the 9th of January. Okay, now let me copy this obtain capability text. It's quite a bit of text this time. So let's copy it like this then. This on the one side and this right there on the other side. There we go, looks good. And now let's take a look at what we can learn here. So we are in the resource development still, platform unspecified. It's pre-PRE, I think. It's before any platforms, it's a step before that. Yeah, fairly new, nobody wants to take credit for this though. Then adversaries may buy or steal SSL or TLS certificates that can be used during targeting. Okay, SSL, TLS certificates are designed to instill trust. Yes, they are also designed to instill certification. okay, not encryption. So you can use that to encrypt your data, and of course you trust data more if it is encrypted. They include information about the key, information about its owner identity. The key is for encryption, yes, owner identity, and the digital signature of an entity that has verified the certificates, yes. That the contents are correct. Okay, if the signature is valid and the person examining the certificate trusts the signer, then they know they can use that key to communicate with its owner. That's just a public key infrastructure introduction here, that's what it is, yes. And then adversaries may purchase or steal SSL TLS certificates to further their operations, such as encrypting C2 traffic, or even enabling adversary in the middle if the certificate is trusted or otherwise added to the root. Yes, so once the adversary has a valid certificate, he can do all kinds of mischief with it. Appear trustworthy, encrypt communication, decrypt communication even. So yes, there can be some stuff. Let's not read the full thing, it's enough for now. It is about certificates, that's important to know. And whenever you hear the buzzwords certificate tampering, expect it to have to do something with confidentiality of your data being breached here. Now again, we can take a look at all groups. A little small, but nonetheless it fits on the page, that's good. So let's go then here. So what do we have here? BlackTech has used valid stolen certificates for some of their malware and tools. Then Indian critical infrastructure intrusion. That's a campaign. Indian Critis intrusions. Oh, that's not a name, that's just, okay, general description. Included the use of digital certificates spoofing Microsoft. Okay, Lazarus Group has obtained SSL certificates for their C2 domains. Yes. You can do that, by the way, so you can get a signing from one of those bigger CAs if you just appear trustworthy in the first moment. You can achieve that for sure. But once your name gets in the public as a threat actor, they will revoke it immediately. Operation Honeybee. The threat actors stole a digital signature from Adobe systems to use with their Mitre-Attack dropper. Okay, interesting. So they got something from Adobe and then signed it as if it is from Adobe. That's nasty. What is this? Silent Librarian has obtained free Let's Encrypt SSL certificates for use on their phishing pages. Let's Encrypt SSL free. Yeah, some of those are free indeed. But okay, so far so good. That's interesting from the, at least to have an idea what happened there. So Adobe plays a role in this. You wouldn't expect the big vendors to be compromised, but sometimes, if you like, just go out and find that story on the internet. Adobe SSL certification breach. Or simply, we could click on that link here. Where was it? here Operation Honeybee and figure that out, but not for now. That's for another time. That's for another video. So now let's take a look at the mitigation. So as can be expected from the other sub-techniques, cannot easily be mitigated. Detection strategy that might be interesting. So consider use of services that may aid in the tracking of newly issued certificates and or certificates in use on sites across the internet. In some cases it may be possible to pivot on known pieces of certificate information to uncover other adversary infrastructure. Some server-side components of adversary tools may have default values set for SSL TLS certificates. Yes, so newly issued is the key here. So attackers, they don't do certificates. Certificates have a lifespan of years, right? But if it's an attack, it is very likely something newly issued. And also the other thing that's good, it's used across multiple internet sites. So that's also would be unusual. So I think you can find these things in the threat intelligence community. Virus Total or something like that, you would find it. But yeah, that's interesting. So that's enough for detection for the moment. And then let's take a look at the sources here. There we go. Let me copy this, delete this, and we have 17 sources or references, so we can take a look at all of them. Very good. So I noticed whenever nobody takes claim of a MITRE page, the amount of references is lacking. So here I marked this, unfortunately, with the mouse. It doesn't mean it's more important than the others. So what do we have? We have Fisher, final report on DigiNotar, total compromise of CA servers, 2017. Then we have here the Let's Encrypt FAQ. Then you have Sheripanov A, certificates stolen from Taiwanese tech companies, misused in pleat malware campaigns. 2020, it's not too old. Recorded futures, very nice. We will have a video on that channel. I will be reviewing Recorded Futures website and just show you what they can do. So that's a very good threat intelligence provider. Not free of charge, you gotta buy that, but on their website it's worth a subscription when you are taking cybersecurity seriously in your company. Subscribe there, it's really good source. Then Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, that's CISA. That's CISA again. Apple Juice, we have seen that. Eclectic IQ Threat Research Team. The name is too brutal to remember. I thought it's like a hacker group. Eclectic IQ. That doesn't go well over the tongue, so I don't think this research group will go anywhere with a name like this. Patrick Withsell. Nexus Espionage Campaign. Sherstopitov. McAfee uncovers Operation Honeybee 2018. Yes, this is when McAfee was quite strong in the market. Then Insect Group, what they do, Chinese state-sponsored stuff. Cisco Talos, yes. We see some heavy hitters here. Sea Turtle DNS hijacking, abuse, trust in core internet services. 2024 retrieved, the thing is from 2019. And then we have Paul Reskagneris. Sea turtle keeps on swimming, finds new victims. Again, sea turtle appears to be a thing here. Hasselt Crane, Silent Librarian. This was one of the procedures that we have seen there. One of the procedures indeed. Then, what else do you have? Counter Threat Unit. Cobalt Dickens. Cobalt Strike. Cobalt Dickens appears to be like a 2019. Goes to back school again. Goes back to school again, sorry. And then Insect Group. We have seen them 2 times here, right? The Insect Group on Cobalt Strike. Yeah, so a little bit of information we have here. Nice. But I think so far so good, people. It's good enough. Quick little 10-minute video here. Obtain capabilities, digital certificates. We know what it is. what it is all about. We know where to locate it in the kill chain. Some of the procedures, some of the campaigns and groups, we know now a little bit. Detection, mitigation, there's not much you can do, but in the detection sphere you can do a lot. You can watch your certificates a little bit more in detail. And in terms of references, nothing special here, but some heavy hitters that I will be covering at some point, especially recorded future. So far so good, people. So thank you for watching, and yeah, thank you for spending time on cybersecurity. This time well spent. See you in the next video. Goodbye.